Welcome to our deep dive into the mysteries of the Titanic. For over a century, this tragic leviathan has rested on the ocean floor, its steel bones whispering tales of bravery, loss, and enduring mystery. Today, we uncover 12 secrets that have remained hidden beneath the waves, stories that continue to fascinate and haunt us. Legend has it that a priceless Egyptian mummy, encased within its sarcophagus, was being transported aboard the Titanic. Some whispered that this ancient relic, imbued with the spirits of the past, carried a curse, a dark premonition that cast a pall over the ship's maiden voyage. While no official records of the mummy's presence exist, eyewitness accounts from survivors, recounting a beautifully carved sarcophagus, persist to this day. Could this cursed mummy, if indeed it was aboard the ill-fated liner, have played a role in the tragic events that unfolded? The truth remains lost somewhere in the murky depths. Our next mystery takes us high above the deck, to the crow's nest, where lookouts strained their eyes, scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. It was here, in this vital position, that a seemingly insignificant item, a key, played a potentially crucial role in the unfolding tragedy. This was not just any key, it was the key to the locker containing the crow's nest's binoculars. Without binoculars, the lookout's ability to spot hazards like the infamous iceberg was severely hampered. On that fateful night, as the Titanic steamed towards its destiny, the binoculars remained locked away, their potential to avert disaster unrealized. The whereabouts of this crucial key and the reasons for its absence remain shrouded in mystery. As the Titanic began its descent into the icy depths, sending out desperate distress signals into the night, a glimmer of hope appeared on the horizon. The lights of another vessel, visible in the distance. This unidentified ship, tantalizingly close yet agonizingly out of reach, has fueled endless speculation and debate. Some survivors claim to have seen the lights of this mystery ship moving erratically, as if unsure of whether to approach or not. The identity of this ship, and its reasons for not responding to the Titanic's pleas for help, remain a source of intense curiosity and frustration. Was this a case of mistaken identity, or did another unknown vessel sail away from the disaster, its crew forever haunted by the cries for help that echoed through the night? Days before the Titanic's fateful encounter with the iceberg, a fire ignited within one of the ship's coal bunkers, a hidden threat that may have played a significant role in the disaster. This fire, while not uncommon on coal-powered vessels of the time, presented a significant challenge for the Titanic's crew. The intense heat, reaching temperatures high enough to warp the steel, raged deep within the ship, weakening its structural integrity. Some experts believe that the fire, combined with the high speed at which the Titanic was traveling, made the ship's hull more susceptible to damage upon impact with the iceberg. Regardless of the extent of its impact, the coal fire serves as a stark reminder of the constant dangers faced by those who sailed aboard these behemoths of the sea. As the icy Atlantic waters began to claim the Titanic, a horrifying realization gripped those on board. There were not enough lifeboats for everyone. The Titanic, despite its claims of being practically unsinkable, carried enough lifeboats for just over half of its passengers and crew. This oversight stemmed from outdated maritime regulations, which based lifeboat capacity on a ship's tonnage rather than the number of passengers it carried. The shortage of lifeboats transformed an already desperate situation into a frantic scramble for survival, with women and children given priority, while many men faced their fate aboard the sinking ship. The Titanic's legacy, in this regard, serves as a sobering reminder that even the most advanced creations of man are not immune to human error, and the need for constant vigilance in the face of the unpredictable nature of the sea. The story of the Titanic is inextricably linked to another ship, the SS Californian, a vessel forever shrouded in controversy and speculation. As the Titanic sent out its desperate pleas for help, the Californian lay just a short distance away, its wireless operator having signed off for the night. Some argue that the Californian's captain, Stanley Lord, misjudged the situation, dismissing the distress signals as something less urgent. The Californians' role, or lack thereof, in the Titanic disaster remains a subject of intense scrutiny, with many believing that had the Californian responded to the distress signals, countless lives could have been saved. Amidst the chaos and despair that engulfed the Titanic, stories of remarkable courage and resilience emerged, none more captivating than that of Margaret Molly Brown. A socialite and philanthropist, Molly Brown defied expectations, exhibiting extraordinary bravery and leadership during the sinking and its aftermath. Once aboard lifeboat number 6, Molly Brown took charge, urging the crew to return and search for survivors, her defiant spirit inspiring those around her. Her story serves as a beacon of hope and resilience, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can find strength, compassion, and the will to persevere. As the Titanic slipped beneath the waves, a poignant and haunting melody filled the night air, a testament to the courage and selflessness of the ship's musicians. The band, led by Wallace Hartley, continued to play even as the ship sank, their music offering comfort and solace to those facing their final moments. The band's decision to continue playing, knowing their fate, stands as one of the most enduring acts of heroism from that fateful night. The legend of the Titanic's band continues to inspire, a testament to the power of music to soothe, to unite, and to provide solace even in our darkest hours. The Titanic disaster inevitably raises questions about the decisions made in the hours and minutes leading up to the tragedy, none more scrutinized than those of the ship's captain, Edward John Smith. Some argue that Captain Smith's decision to maintain a high speed despite warnings of ice in the area contributed to the disaster. The pressure to adhere to a tight schedule, coupled with the belief in the Titanic's unsinkability, may have clouded judgment, leading to a series of fateful decisions. Captain Smith's actions, particularly his order to close watertight doors, have also been subject to scrutiny. Captain Smith, who went down with his ship, remains a figure of both admiration and controversy, his legacy forever intertwined with the tragic events of that fateful night. As the Titanic steamed towards its destiny, a series of chilling warnings crackled through the airwaves, messages that, had they been heeded, might have altered the course of history. Iceberg warnings, relayed from other ships traversing the North Atlantic, reached the Titanic's wireless operators, painting a clear picture of the dangers that lay ahead. However, due to a combination of factors, including the sheer volume of messages received, communication protocols, and a possible underestimation of the threat, these warnings failed to reach Captain Smith or to elicit a sufficient response. The ignored iceberg warnings stand as a chilling reminder that even in the face of advanced technology, human error, complacency, and a failure to grasp the gravity of a situation can have catastrophic consequences. The Titanic carried a microcosm of Edwardian society, a floating palace where the world's elite rubbed shoulders with immigrants seeking a new life in America. Among the first-class passengers were titans of industry, heirs to fortunes, and luminaries of the arts, their lives intertwined with the opulence and grandeur of the millionaire special. From the Astors, whose vast fortune couldn't guarantee their survival, to Benjamin Guggenheim, who famously donned his finest attire to meet his fate, the stories of the Titanic's wealthy passengers offer a glimpse into a bygone era. The sinking of the Titanic served as a stark reminder that in the face of nature's fury, wealth and status offered no protection, highlighting the fragility of life and the universality of human experience. The sinking of the Titanic sent shockwaves around the world, casting a long shadow that reverberated for decades to come. The tragedy exposed the shortcomings of maritime safety regulations, leading to sweeping reforms that transformed the industry. In the wake of the disaster, international conventions were established to enhance safety standards, including requirements for sufficient lifeboats, mandatory wireless operation, and the establishment of ice patrol routes. The Titanic, once hailed as a triumph of engineering, became a symbol of human hubris and the limits of technological advancement. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the mysteries of the Titanic. The Titanic, though forever lost to the depths, continues to captivate our imaginations, reminding us of the fragility of life, the importance of vigilance, and the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of adversity. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content.